Well, there it is, Mark. Haven't got much of a look at it. Just got it down in the driveway here. I was looking at the rims. I mean, they've been rusted and somebody cleaned them up, as you can see. Pretty much the chrome is, just showing age. I did try to start it. I couldn't get it to start. I don't believe there's a battery in it. I haven't taken it apart that far to find out. But I think there's a battery back in here. But it wouldn't kickstart. Gave you a little 2x4 in there, probably to hold the battery in place. But it does crank over. It sounds good that way. Fenders look really good. No major dents or anything, so they pretty much polish out. Seat needs a new cover if you want to make it real nice. Black, so we'll have to paint that blue. The grips, I don't believe are the correct grips, but I will check on that. Speedometer, I don't know if it works yet. Like I said, it doesn't start. I don't even know that that's the correct throttle. It just doesn't look right, but I'm not really familiar with the bike, but I will get familiar with it real quick. The mirrors, they don't look factory at all. They would have been a square or rectangle. The lenses are original. They do are cracking, as you can see, but I made the ones for your Z90 and they're the same. But you can see the chrome needs to be redone. Chrome on the speedometer and the tachometer. I get new rings put on them, set the speedometer back to 0. This is the odometer. You turn that and it winds the odometer back. But I'll work on trying to get it started tomorrow. But just going over the whole bike so you can get a good close-up at what it looks like. All that needs to be polished and taken apart, bead blasted. These will get polished. Frame's got its wear, so if you wanted a nice frame, we'd have to completely disassemble it. Shocks need to be re-chromed. Amazes me is we still got the original Pirellis on it. Pirelli street tires. Those lenses have also faded, but that's no big deal. I got a mold to make them. Tail light lens, I've got a brand new one for that I made. And I have the long rectangular lens and the decal. Everything just needs a good polishing, taken apart and polished. Look at the zoom in on the rivet there, or that say A on the spokes. I'm not too sure what A means. So, but if they're as picky as they were with your other ones, they would probably say those are wrong ones too. It does have those famous wire ties on there. That one's broken. But seat's torn up here in the front. Again, the motor needs to be polished. Cleaned up, powder coat, or not powder coat, but bead blasted. I'm not sure what that plate is. I don't know why that plate's like that. And I'll have to check into it, maybe stock. I would think that's where the voltage regulator would go, but like I said, I'll have to check into that because the regulator, I would think, would go there, and I don't see a regulator on this. But I haven't taken these two covers off each side. Tank looks good. I haven't looked inside yet. Oh, this tank's been repainted. You can tell it's lifting the paint off. This was a blue bike at one time. No, just the light's making it look like that. But that tank's been repainted. Tank's been resealed. And it's peeling off too in there. So I'd have to strip that and paint that, or recoat it. And he'd be as good as gold. But as you can see, normal paint chips and paint wear. Handlebars are pitting. They've been, you can tell somebody cleaned them up too. Probably use some tin foil. Works great. But all in all, you got a good bike. I mean, just depends on how far you want to go on it. If you want to just freshen it up, maybe do the chrome and paint the tank and replace the seat and the lenses and stuff like that. That's light work. Let's check that exhaust. I didn't look at that. It isn't rotted. That's fantastic. You see those mufflers are rotted underneath. Must sound really good with these dual pipes on it like that. Take the battery cover off, see if I can put a battery on it. Got a couple dings under there. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see them though. They're hidden underneath. One right there. A couple under there. But they're underneath too. And I believe this seat does folds up. Take a peek. See if we can find a latch here. Yep, there's a latch. Oh, there is a battery. It's been disconnected. Good. Oh, and he does use 2x4s for shims. The other one must have fallen out because it goes right there. And it currently fell down into the frame. So it's got the wrong size battery in it. Yeah, so we got that out of there. And he used that as a shim on this side for the battery, because this takes a big battery. I've had old Harleys that take big batteries, so the old Sportsters and stuff had big batteries. Yeah, and the more I look at the paint, you can see now that we've looked at the seat, we can't, there you go. You can see the seat won't stay up. But you can see the flaws in the paint, so this tank has definitely been repainted because it's got just terrible body work done to it. Oh, we'll have to hook that battery up and see if I can get it to start with that. Because kicker, something's wrong inside the transmission. Because when I try to kick it, it only gives me one thump before it runs out. It doesn't give me a full stroke. So, and it isn't returning real good. It doesn't come all the way up when you let go of it. It stays down. You gotta help it up. So, spring's not wound inside correctly. But this is chrome, and you can see what's happened to that. Chain looks like it was just lubed. It's all nice and shiny and black. Yeah, the gas tank's definitely got a repaint. And the clear coat's over the stripes, so it was not like that at the factory, but that's the way I do them to keep the stripes on. But I need to get a good look in this tank and see if it looks like there's rot in there anywhere. So I will try this, get this thing started tomorrow, and I'll let you know what the outcome on that is. Talk to you later, buddy.